I got a heads up here. Really poor internet. The kids can't even watch TV, and I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, it's not like weather going on or anything like that. And for this to come on tonight, I sat for 4 months waiting for it to come on. So it seems on. Maybe we got to. But here we go. Today is February 2022, and I am Mark, your host. We're in the out in Michigan, and if you don't know where that, it's right about here, Michigan. They always say, "I'm from here. I'm from the thumb. Oh, I'm from the index finger." Yeah, it's kind of when I was in the service, I'd meet people from Michigan, and you'd always say that. I thought it was kind of funny. All right, so here it is. In winter, although here in northern Michigan today, we had temperatures as high as someplace. I keep an eye on it here, but I know it was up in the 40s. The water was right, and that was easy to see today because for our work, one of the things we did was we butchered a cow. We butchered a. She was a heifer, actually. I never. I got her as a young girl, and I know breeding her had some problems as a real young girl, and so just allowed her to grow up for 2 summers, and today was her final day. And thing to do, but I had the help of some of my boys with me, and it was really to be able to work. It's a privilege actually to have your sons help you with things like that. Really had a nice day as far as that was concerned. And this was a Holstein, and all right, 43 up there now. 43 up there. Yeah, I'm in the back room and I'm enjoying some pretty cozy weather here. It's like 2 degrees out, or from the wood stove into this back room. This is kind of a cool room back here. We stuff out here that we don't necessarily want, 70 degrees. So when I'm this for the show, or maybe an hour or so before, and it will get a little bit warm in here, but it could still be a little chilly. There's things going on out there, and it gets right here. But right now, not bad at all. My feet are on a cold floor, though. Not whining. Okay, now. So this was a little different today. Last time we did cattle was a little earlier last year, and what I would do is I would just drive out there amongst them and with the gun, and I would shoot them with the tractor. And we noticed last year that it took them to calm down from that. The cows are out there get highly upset, and so I said, you know what, we got to figure out a better way to do this. This is not. Okay, Jack's giving us here. He's telling us Survival Podcast, Facebook, Survival Life. All right, that's Jack Spear Co. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jack. Thanks. Nancy Dort's with us. Hey, Nancy, I'm in Canada these days. Canadians been up. Funny about Canadian goose. You know how usually they'll walk away from you. You know, if you keep with them, eventually they turn around and they come, and then they don't let up. And I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll see what comes of it. We'll see what comes of it. Your Justin called them unacceptable extremists or something like that. Yeah, pretty funny. Fooling too many people. I don't. I've lost contact with lib friends, so I can't really get on how they're taking this. You know, what they think of this. We have family members that are Canadian and live in Ottawa. I'd really like to know what they think of this, or just going to reiterate what Trudeau said. But I was just part of the minority. I figured already probably out making what do you, when you fall down in the snow. Yeah, snow. And Honey's with us. I'm reading that book, enjoying as it gets closer to spring, I'm going to bear down it. I've got quite a ways into it and then backed up the important information. And I that book with the group at some point. But thanks a lot for on that type of it when I was a much younger person. But the time to plant trees is last season. So this season, I'm going to try and outdo the number of trees that I season, which is 50. I'm going to try and do that. I can do that. 60. Okay, Jack. I heard today that Canada that drives a pickup truck, heard that there were less than 118 convoy. Really? There's a few more than that. I don't know, Jack. We'll see. This is quite the drama. What's fun, because last night what I talked about as far as pulling back from it and just doing my thing, finding solace in that. We talked about that. And so I had to explain that to my kids. And then we worked together. There was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the boys were working in the morning. In the thing. Sam was the main guy. I did the show. And if you don't know, that you guys just and Honey butchered one of our Holsteins today. And the reason I'm doing it today, Tuesday, I don't even know what day it is, but I got people coming at the end of the week on Friday, and we're going to butcher another one. But while they're here, there's not all that much for them to do. But this one is already down and cut up into quarters, and it's in the shop. And if they want to help, they can be stripping that meat off the bone and running it through the grinder and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that there's stuff for people to do. And, that was the idea of this whole thing. I did that this morning. I think we showed about that all cleaned up, all tools put away and everything. Lunch by 2. And had a nice time doing it. It's sort of a family thing that we do is, kill cows. And I'm feeling pretty good because I haven't had any beef. It's been us, honestly. Sold a bunch of beef off and was left without, But then that's about the time I started progleets in. So we have a ton of chicken left over from the summer. So we eat a lot of chicken and pork. When I saw that beef, nice, bright yellow fat, I was like, I'd some of that. So for dinner tonight, I went down, I hacked off a steak, and it's not hung or aged or anything. Fried that steak, and I am a happy boy. I really needed. If I was told any more pork until next fall, I'd be fine. That's okay. That's okay. Even bacon. No, I've eaten enough. The way things are turning out here, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm just. Things change wherever you on every farm. Now, I am not getting the scrounge that I for bread. Have more to me now than I've had them, and I need to get it fenced, and so that might be what I'm doing this year. It might be hard to say. All right. Well, I was able to step back and really look at what is in my country and Canada, and step back and be a little bit invested in it. I'm interested in my operation. Interesting to watch what these guys are going to do, but I'm not going to wait to get my operation going to figure out what. I'm not waiting on them anymore, and nothing really happened. I just have maybe moved a little bit in. I'm tired of hearing, any day now, any day now, there's some sort of arrest, or there's, things are going to turn around, and a little bit more for the average. I'm getting a little tired of hearing, and it's having an effect on my optimism. And as I said, where do we find solace? For a long time, I was able to sell. I'm optimistic. And I've lately been having a hard finding solace in that. Well, I'm optimistic. I am optimistic in the direction that my life's going, my family's going about that. I'm optimistic. Tribe. I'm optimistic about the things that we're doing. This show, all that stuff. Very optimistic about that. Today, and I said to him, well, we're not getting the view that I thought we should get. We're just not getting. And he says, just filled a class of 18 people at $500 a seat. Talking about views. What is view, you know, somebody can be getting thousands and thousands of views. There are people to do something. Would they? That are tribes people and can farm Baker's Green Acres people. They're drawn to it because they're doers, they're trigger pullers. That's a much better to be in with. If I was real entertaining, I suppose, and I had thousands of views, what really worth, So I have every reason in the world to be optimistic as it concerns me. I'm not going to wait on these guys. I'm going to look at the truckers and say, I don't think Trudeau cares. I don't think he has the luxury to care. I think he's owned 100%. Ever going to get him between a rock and a hard place? I think so. But some of the other told, like someone has said, mandates. That's what I heard tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. When I started the stream, the first thing I said was, it's probably not going to work tonight. The internet here has not been working today. He won't work. Jill was not able to upload any of our video stuff. And here it goes. It's working fine. I got to. She went to a basketball game tonight, and so sudden, a couple nights, it just stops. Or the sound quits. A little button up, and then it again. Last night we had to do that about 3 times. So it looks like it's going strong now. So maybe we're going to be okay. A lot of information being said on here. Okay, breaking up bad. Haven't heard a complete sentence. Bad. Haven't heard it. I hear you. Live in the woods, so it can be bad at times. Okay. Are you hearing me now? There a little while ago. Nice. That's interesting. Can you hear me now? What about the truckers? Just get vaccinated and is good. I bet you got your vaccine. I bet you got a mask on right now. All right, Justin's with us. Good. Oh, the internet is when you look at something, they send you to things, and I think about schoolies for sale, and still no complete sentences. It's really bad. All right. Okay. Well, let me try and if this doesn't work, we're going to bag it tonight. Okay, stand by.